Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and today we're going to be unboxing and installing Alta Labs' new AP6W in-wall access point. So I've got it prepared over here, just playing with the knife. I did have this regular AP6 Pro there that they sent out a while ago when they came out. So it's kind of set up for that, but we're going to see if we can just use what's already there and plug this one up. So that's why it's terminated like this, because it was going to the other one. And these cables kind of suck, so it's easier to get this on rather than an RJ45. So I'm just going to leave that on. Hopefully can use this existing setup. I've got the OTR knife here. Link in description with the discount if you guys want to check these out. I have a couple different ones, and they are awesome knives. I finally have like an actual unboxing knife. I'm doing this one hand because I'm holding the camera. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this open here and check this out and get these installed. Alright, get rid of the paper with my information on it. And they did send over 2 of these, but obviously we're only going to install one down here. So here is the packaging right here. Nice packaging information on the bottom there. Go ahead and unbox it and see all we get. Let me put the camera back down. I'm working on the floor here because obviously I'm about to install this on the wall. So here's everything in the box. We have your quick start guide right here with your QR code on it. We've got your wall plate, so you can either do this and have it kind of stick off the wall a little bit. That one's got a little space there. And then we have the flush mount plate right here. And then here is the access point itself. So we've got PoE in on the back here for just regular wall mounting. And if you don't have a cable coming through the wall or whatever the case may be, there is also a PoE in on the bottom, as well as a what is that? Probably 12 volt 1.5 amp barrel connector for external power. They don't include the power adapter, but you can use a power adapter like that if you don't have PoE power for whatever reason. And then they also have a PoE pass-through port. One thing to keep in mind is when you enable this PoE port, it is passive, so it sends power whether the device is PoE capable or not. So if you plug a PoE device or if you plug a non-PoE device into this port and then enable PoE, it's going to send power to it, and it could damage the device because it's not going to turn off the PoE power just because the device doesn't support it. So we're going to figure out what wall plate we need to use here. Let's see. I think it goes like this, and I don't think I need the extended one because we have a box back here. So it is going to it should just fit right over. And then hopefully we have enough room to tuck everything in back there. So we've got our existing screws right here. And you can see there's a whole bunch of different holes here. So if you need some different mounting configurations, they have you covered. So we're just going to get that one started hand tight there. And we'll get this one on as well. Oops. There we go. All right, so I'm going to get that tightened down. I got to move the camera because it's kind of in my way, but I'm going to get that tightened down there, and then we'll snap the access point on. And I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it when you already have the box and everything installed. All right, so the mount tightened down, straightened up. And all we need to do now is take our cable, which I did get to tuck in there, so we should be all good there. We'll plug that in, and we will, I think it goes bottom first. There we go, bottom first, snap it on, and boom. I think that looks a lot better on the wall than it does having this, on the wall. There's kind of like there's an outlet here, so if this was on this plate right here or on this box, that's kind of what it would look like side by side. These are definitely more ceiling mount. I mean, that's what they were intended for. But they do have, of course, the plate for wall mounting them if you need to. Or they do have the holes, rather, for putting them on a box like that if you need to. So this cool thing about this is it does have the ports down here. I believe one of them is PoE, one of them is in and out, so I think you can use it as either or. So you have two switch ports basically on this, you know, if need be. I'm trying to find, I don't think it's so, no, let's see what it says on the box here. Yeah, PoE pass through, and then you have multi-directional PoE input. So I'm guessing you can do either or, which is pretty cool. So you've got that optional power adapter, you've got the PoE input, and you've got the extra ports. So if you want to have like this plugged in, have a Wi-Fi in like an office, or you know, maybe like a hotel room or an apartment or something like that, if you're, you know, landlord, then you still have that PoE port, so you can plug in a wired device down there. You have that option as well, so that's pretty cool. We're going to go to the Alta app here on my phone and see. We should automatically just have it pop up, except my phone is on LTE down here because the Wi-Fi sucks. All right, here we go. We have the device right there on the top. So we're going to click Setup and click Setup Device, and it is connecting. So we're going to let that do its thing. We'll check for any updates. Yep, it looks like one just popped up. So it looks like there's an update. We'll get that up to date. We'll name it, and it's just going to replace this other access point. And then that's the gist of it. You're set up and you're ready to go. And that is the Alta in-wall access point. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Have a great day. And if you want to check these out, there will be a link in the description to Alta products on Amazon, and you can purchase them on there.